Anybody would be asked, do you think that such a book is possible from the outward chatting? Simple outward chatting. And few of the characters are also alive. They are all present here, I think.
Yes. What about this? Now I would get something more. Practical philosophy of life for all of us, down to earth, realistic, touching every aspect of life is practical and genuine grassroots philosophy. Grassroots philosophy. Philosophy is something very, very high. But here is brought the philosophy in the mundane level. Grassroots philosophy. So we can call Sesuma as the grassroots philosopher for our country. I mean that. I believe that the way it is written. Grassroots philosophy. So we need grassroots people. Everything down here at the top. At the top things actually don't work. Things work at the ground level. So this is the ground level. Well, there is a mention of creativity as an accident. That only point I was trying to Dr. Dashima's book gives so much scope for the rise to come, so much scope for education, so much scope for promoting and kindling the energy in all of us. I am going to take it to my training center. I am presently director of the Internal Security Academy in Mount Abu. I am going to use it as one of the Bible for my training. Use my training. One day I will take out one page. Now let's read this. That's where every page is energy. Every page is not energy. So I am using energy and I go to my training center. I am sure all my trainees, not the youngsters, officers who come into service, I am sure they will all be benefited. Well, the book is on practicality. And it has been done so well. It has been done so well. It gives a guide for us. Let's try to write down what message does it say. It gives a message that from talkers we can be doers. All of us talk. From talkers we can be doers. From doers we can be performers. From performers we can be achievers. And from achievers we can be reformers. That's the message of the book. It is simplicity, and I can read pages and paragraphs which really speak about a profound philosophy. Best wishes to Dr. Sesima. I wish I'm happy that he is still writing books and trying to produce film or with the esteemed person here, Mr. Philip. More books, profound teacher, as he is an erudite intellectual, and I'm sure in his activism, his own style, he has indeed made our life very simple. And with him, I wish him all the very best. The last
വിജ്ഞാനം വിവേകം അതായത് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ നോളജ് വിസ്ഡം അതിന്റെ പഠനങ്ങളായിട്ടുള്ള മൊഴി പുസ്തകങ്ങളാണ് ഈ പുസ്തകത്തിൽ. ആ മൊഴി പുസ്തകങ്ങളുടെ സ്വഭാവം വെച്ച് നോക്കിയാൽ ഒറ്റ വാരായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞവര് നായരാണ് എന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയത്. മധുസൂദനൻ നായർ വളരെ വിദഗ്ധമായിട്ടും സമഗ്രമായിട്ടും പുസ്തകത്തിന്റെ ഓർത്തിനെത്തി പറഞ്ഞതിനോടെ സർവാത്മനായ യോജിച്ച് 100% ശരിയാണ്. ജീവിതം ലളിതവൽക്കരിക്കാണ് ആ ജീവിതത്തെ തരത്തിൽ കാണിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് പറയുന്നത് എന്ന് ഈ തത്വം ഇതേ ഈ പുസ്തകത്തിൽ നരകല്ല സ്വർഗമല്ല നമ്മളിപ്പോ സങ്കല്പിക്കുന്ന പോലെ മറ്റൊരു ലോകമല്ല. ഈ ജീവിതം തന്നെയാണ് സ്വർഗവും നരകവും. നാമയെ പറയുന്നത് നാഗം നയവും അതുപോലെ എന്ന് ഉള്ളിൽ പറഞ്ഞത്. ഇതിന് ഒറ്റ വാക്കുകളിൽ പറഞ്ഞ ഇദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ പരിചയപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ളത് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് പരിചയപ്പെടുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് തന്നെ അതിനെപ്പറ്റി അറിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ എന്റെ ആത്മ സുഹൃത്തായിട്ടുള്ള അനിയൻ പട്ടതി പാടുന്നതിനാണ്. അതേപോലെ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ശശിയെ പറ്റി പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത് അതുപോലെ വന്നിട്ടാണ് കണ്ടു പരിചയപ്പെടാനും കൂടുതൽ അടുക്കാനും കേരളം അദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ പരിചയപ്പെട്ടവര് വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഇനിയും വളരെ വേറെ കിട്ടുന്ന രത്നങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടാൻ യോഗ്യതാവട്ടെ ഞാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. എഴുത്തിൽ മുങ്ങി ആഴത്തിൽ മുങ്ങിയാലെ മുത്ത് കിട്ടുന്നു മാത്രം നമ്മൾ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുക. ഫലത്തിലെ മുത്ത് കിട്ടില്ല. ഏത് സാഹചര്യത്തിലും അടിയിൽ മുങ്ങിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാലെ മുത്ത് കിട്ടുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ കുട്ടികളുടെ മുത്തുകളാണ് ഈ പുസ്തകം എഴുതുന്നത്. ഞാൻ ആദ്യം പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ ഏറ്റവും മഹത്തായവരുടെ എഴുതായിട്ടേ വരുള്ളൂ. ശേഷമാരുടെ വിദ്യവും ഭൂകാലത്തിന്റെ പദ്യവും പോലെ എഴുതായിട്ടുള്ള ഒന്ന് നമുക്ക് ആർക്കും സങ്കല്പിക്കാൻ വയ്യാത്ത ഒരാവേശം പോലെയാണ്. അപ്പൊ അതിലേക്ക് ശനികുമാറിന്റെ ഈ പുസ്തകവും കൂട്ടാൻ ഇതിന് സന്തതികള് അനിയന്മാരെ ധാരാളം താവളന്മാർ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കും. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് പല പാവുകളും നേർന്നു കൊണ്ടും എന്നെ ക്ഷണിക്കാൻ ഭൂമിയുള്ള സന്ദേശത്തിന് വേണ്ടി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ടും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നമസ്കാരം.
The thing that struck me most about Life Made Simple was that Dr. Shashi Kumar took this platform that children consider their own, youngsters with questions, and he found a way of turning this very public domain into a very private, intense discussion. If you have, a lot of you are part of that book, a lot of you must have read it, and anybody who has spoken with DrTPS will know that when he talks, it feels as if he's talking to you and you alone. And I'm sure those who were in the Orchid group also felt that way. And being able to turn their questions into very easily understood answers is an amazing gift, because not everybody can talk to people. Not everybody can make themselves understood. And sometimes people don't ask questions because they are worried that they'll be made fun of or somebody will dismiss them. Dr. Shashi Kumar has not done that with even one question. Every question, every comment that is there in the book has been dealt with. There is an answer, there is a way. In the earlier days, and a lot of that has also been said, in the earlier days, there were people who would guide us, or we had the Shastra to guide us, and it was incumbent on everybody to read it. Today, nobody has the time. Very few people have the knowledge. To have a book like this, where it's like a Nitya Puja Vidanam. You open it up, every day you look at something, it gives you, if nothing else, it gives you something to think about. Something to take away, somebody's experience, somebody's words. And it is something that even the most hip and happening child in the schools or in the colleges today would not mind carrying around, because it is from our culture level, it is the place to be. So this combination of traditional knowledge and an open, down-to-earth new technology, and the fact that most of the interactions are with youngsters who have questions that they are not afraid to ask of him, is an amazing facet of this book. There is very little, as in his foreword itself he has said that he has not tried to answer the questions, he has not tried to deal with everything, but he has tried to make a presentation of whatever came up in the discussion, or tried to give a direction. And I think that is what is required to be able to give youngsters things to think about, little nuggets they can take away. And as somebody who knows that it is very rarely that children go wrong if they have value systems. the fact that there is something that we can ask our children to read, that we can ask our friends to read and say, look, don't worry, if you feel sad, look at Made Simple in the handbook of the practitioner. You know, they can take it. They can take it, they can find something to live by. If you read a similar book, you open a page, you find something that helps you think. But it is more philosophical. You have to read the rest of the book. Life Made Simple is not like that. You can open it, you can read it, and you can take something away. I really am not qualified to stand here and speak because I neither have the knowledge that DrTPS has, nor the knowledge that any of our eminent guests today do. But I'm deeply privileged to be here, to be even able to speak about this because I, as I said in the beginning, deal with children and young people. And I deal with trying to create attitudinal changes or behavioral changes. And to see that there are people who are completely not connected with this field, but have that much capacity to give us things that we can use as tools in the field, makes me feel very, very proud that we have a group always around us. And if we just delve a little bit deeper, and that is also something that has been dealt with in this book, look beyond what is evident. Look at what the person is inside, and you will find, like the onion, many layers. And in the onion, we don't throw away any of the layers, we keep them all, and they are all necessary. And it's the same way that you look for the layers in the people who are around you. And that is something that Life Made Simple teaches you. And I think that's a wonderful gift that DrTPS has given us. And I must thank Shobha for bringing me into the contact with him. Because apart from everything else, my dancer, choreographer's mind keeps plugging into his head to take out more ideas, more thoughts, new dimensions that I can put in. I keep telling him, I need a new idea for a new show. Throw me something that I can work on. And that helps. That is also another facet of his, which is beyond the philosophical. He can just conceive something visually and say, try this visually, maybe this will work. And I think that is good too. I don't know, I can stand here and talk. I don't have anything prepared because there is nothing prepared about what this book says. This book is spontaneity. It is everybody's spontaneous thought and DrTPS's spontaneous responses. And that was why I thought what I say here should also be as spontaneous as I can possibly make it. Which is why I am getting disjointed thoughts that are coming in from various things and I'm speaking about them. But thank you very much. And I think any of you who haven't read it should read it today. And carry as many copies as you can. Give it to your children. Tell them to read it once at night. Give it to your colleagues. They just look through it. Keep it on your table. Even the boy who brings in water, flip through it. He finds something. Thank you so much.
जो वक्त के सांचे में ढल गए, कुछ लोग थे जो वक्त के सांचे बदल गए. So TPS Sasi Kumar is one of those lethal combination of science and religion. हम जब we have a talk show, Science versus Religion, in our radio station, and I always get him in front of me. So first day when we invited him, most of our anchors were running away. Some were running away to canteen for the tea, some said, well, I have a diarrhea, some said I have a dysentery, and they all disappeared. So finally I thought, I should not know what is happening. One of the guys who was attending the seminar of science communication was there, and he said, he's a very dangerous creature. Don't get close to him. And if you will put him on mic and on air live, he will rip you apart. So it's better to stay away. So they all ran away. So finally, the regarding person was there and I was there, and they said, why don't you sit down here and you interview him. So we interviewed. It went very well. But the problem again remained that we were two different entities. He kept it very simple. I kept it very simple. The phone calls landed in our radio station were like, they were not asking about who the scientist is. They were asking who the Pandit is. So I think I have said enough, and we are bound to keep ourselves in time, within time. 30 seconds, 1.5 minutes, that's enough to say what you want to say. If you cannot communicate within that and within the limits of the world, पूरा शास्त्र भी आपको उतनी मौका उतना समय नहीं देगा कि आप समझा सकें. So we kept it very short, simple, made life simple. I'm going to keep it very short and simple. Thank you so much.
അടുത്ത എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സന്ദർഭം ഇനിയും തരാൻ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. ഒന്നുകൂടെ എല്ലാവരും നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട്
Get into the mother's womb, and I only took birth, and I have fought to take birth, and all those who failed are my unborn brothers and sisters. I used to ask people, no, do we have to fight to that many number of people in this world, and why we should worry to fight? Because they are the unborn brothers and sisters with whom we have fought, and that gave us the birth. So are we not the great? So we are the greatest. By birth itself we are great. And people keep on telling that I don't have this, I don't have this. We are all winners. First, birth itself is a big winner. Kalabamudi, the Jaskamar Kalabamudi called the Mansaram. The longest issue that poem has come. And I don't know whether they come in English or Malayalam first. I think both. So, that's what it is. And in this function, I have people who are not invited. I told somebody don't come, but he has also come. He is Mr. Vijayathan. So I called him Vijayathan, he is my office. He spent almost half an hour every day or 1 hour every day. He could come after lunch or sometime in the day. Now he comes and sits with me for 1 hour. He will not sit with me for 1 hour, it's just because of the blessing of people and personalities. I remember KPC Ajay coming to me and meeting me at my house. It's a great honor. My Guru comes to me and meets me. I never knew KPC earlier. He came to my house and people were wondering why this man is a great personality is coming to an unknown phenomenon. So that's a blessing. I think it's just blessing and it's not accident. It's not that I wanted to do this. That's why I say life is like flowing river. A river doesn't know where it falls. If there is no slope, it just stagnates there, and a time will come, it just overflows. And tree grows not because it wants. No, if the environment is given, it cannot grow. There has to be life with it. And maybe it will grow, it does not grow. But once it starts growing, then it will find its own path to grow. So grow like a tree and fall like a river. That's what I used to say. That's life. And I think I never did anything. Even in official capacity, I never pushed myself to reach another. It's just a chance, or it's just an accident which... See, I was in Kerala as director of academic staff college, and the politics pushed me out of Kerala. When the ministry changed, I was pushed out. And there were a lot of people who said, no, why don't you file a case? I said, I'm ready to go. And that's why I'm here. If I could have continued to that, now I would be director of academic staff college. But now I'm at much higher position than that. So it just happens sometimes when you will fall for better. So I think every failure, that's what in the book also I have written, for every fall, if you have to fire, you have to trigger backward. If you push forward, it will not fire. And if you have to put an arrow, you have to pull back. So once you pull back, the moves will be more. So that's life. I have a lot of people like, the Sudhir who introduced me to Delhi, to most of the people. And as well as got introduced, it's Ratnesh who gave me a call. And it's true that half an hour lecture, when I prepare for half an hour, if it does not happen, I know how to put it in 1 10 so I'll just pass forward. Okay, the number of words which we can process is much more, and I do that. If you want to write, generally a writer, like a god, is Paroksha Priya Deva. God and writer does not give anything straight, that's what it says. But it's not a book, it's not a writing, it's a just discussion. So it's a conversation, not a communication. So the format of communication or book will not be there. So it's just a conversation. So I think that people should feel while reading that I am sitting on the other side and telling, and some questions are not answered. It's not true that everything is answered, because something should not answer. There has to be some vacancy, because during conversation you may not answer anything. And there are some places where somebody questioned me and saying there are 2 questions that you have not answered. You don't answer for every question, and you will wait for the next question to come and then only you answer. Some people thought it's a printing mistake. It's not a printing mistake. Some things are not answered. Some comments are not even commented back. There are somebody who says, I don't agree. I could have argued back. I never argued. I just left it there. Because it's for the neighbors to argue within themselves. Okay, so some questions cannot be answered. It has to be, I'm sure. Starting from the date of publishing, it was 25th December, because it was supposed to be in December. And then I went in October. So the 2 has been pushed into 0. Including my, some places you can see some mistakes. And somebody was asking me why is mistake. I said, whenever a small kid is being given nice bath, nobody gives a foot at the right place. It's all put at the wrong place. Mistakes are from the same book in a youth camp, attended by 100 people, and that was done in Manavata is much. And my wife spoke to her, and she just recorded it on telephone. My son was making me to listen to that. So, as Shobha Chechi says, my wife is always with me. And then she attends almost my lecture. And she says, you are not telling anything to you, it's so boring. That's what generally is. I said it's a big risk for her. Because before I tell somebody else, I tell my wife. And therefore she feels that it's all nothing new for her. So, that's a big thing. And most of my learnings are from her. Including, I have not learned Sanskrit anywhere. So if I knew little bit, it's from my wife. And Kochi Leaves, we had a Makapur program. We had a leave in Kerala. So there was a Kochi Leaves, and that was done by Professor Radhakrishnan, Justice Professor Radhakrishnan. That was because when I had a lecture where for advocates how to perform well. I used to tell people there is no other equipment with which you can predict somebody's past or present or future. So until science finds that, you have to use only astrology. Okay, there is no other equipment available. Without seeing somebody, you cannot predict it. Now, seeing a horoscope, we can tell which part of the body is so glaring, whether they have a problem on knee, whether they have a problem on this, all that can be predicted. There are people who have experienced that in the same hall with seeing and consulting. So when this question came also, I never answered, because I thought it should not be answered. But there are a lot of questions after that, so I just made it only a signboard. It cannot change your path. It can only tell you where you will go. So astrologers are only signboard. If you are a good driver, you don't require a signboard. Nobody changes when there is a sharp turn. If there is a signboard, an expert driver, even in third gear, he will drive perfectly. But the astrologers will tell you there is a great tragedy for you, and he is supposed to put in first gear. And some people are there, they will say, no, they are scared and then stop, and they say, I cannot drive faster. So that's why the horoscope, people make a horoscope a horoscope. So people have to be cautious doing this. That's why some answers are given not totally, but as a signboard. And there are animal characters, and so some funny things also happen sometimes. Animal characters represent guna, therefore the guna of people can be characterized by being the animal. So Surya asked, characterize of their own family members, whether who is a dog, who is a cat, who is a fox, and then some jokes. Jokes are also there, but all that have got a lot of content. For example, this is a message through Bhagavad Gita. But that's not, nobody said it is from Bhagavad Gita, but if you read through that and who have read Bhagavad Gita will know that indirectly I am trying to put that. So Ravi also again asked, whether I am progressing. There are some people say that whether spiritually I am stronger or not. What is the measurement to? If you know physical weight, you can weigh it. But how do you know whether somebody is spiritually higher or not? There is no equipment available in this world. And somebody says I am a bhakta. What is the characteristic of evaluating a bhakta? It is the God who has to evaluate and say that you are a bhakta or not. It is not that the number of puri which we have, the sandalwood trace which you put on your forehead. So some such things are indirectly said, sometimes very directly. And this was not at all in this shape in this book. It was just points and the sequence. The whole shape is given by Dr. Radhika Nagaran.
you.